So in my comments on the Prism Launcher video, someone commented about Minetest. And so way back when I first got into Minecraft, way back when it was still very much in alpha, Minetest was actually an option that I was looking at, because when you're running an Intel Atom processor and an Acer Aspire 1 netbook, Minecraft doesn't always run the best unless you drop it down to the lowest render distance possible and turn off fancy graphics and all that stuff. But even then, it can be kind of iffy. Minetest, for all its faults and shortcomings, actually ran pretty well, and it was actually pretty good and moddable even early on then. But as it's progressed over the last decade or so, it has gotten even better. So Minetest basically is one of the Minecraft clones that was open source, free software, whatever. And it actually boasted a lot of things early on that Minecraft didn't have, like the Lua API and things like that. So a lot of people were building mods that made some of it seem more like Minecraft. And now there are even more mods like that for Minetest that give it that Minecraft feel. And the mods are actually much more integrated into the game itself rather than being something separate. And again, it basically runs C++, I believe, is what it's programmed in. So you can see you've got some good previews here. And there are actually a few other, I believe, larger games that are based on Minetest now, since it has come through and done so well. And even back then, it supported, multiplayer. But now it's quite a bit better than it was then. So you've got some pretty basic screenshots and all that. So if you want to download it, you've got plenty of options, even on Android, FreeBSD, Linux, what have you. So I believe I should already have it installed. Yeah, so I've got Minetest installed from the AUR. Yeah, 5.0, 8.0. Okay, so if I go and I open Minetest, this is what you are greeted with. Minetest engine shipped with default game called Minetest Game. Since Minetest 5.8.0, Minetest ships without a default game. So you've got all your mods and stuff integrated into it. So and this has even changed since I last opened it, but we can update a bunch of our games and we can install it, update all. So this will update all the mods that I've previously installed. So Mesicons being like your wiring circuitry stuff, laptops, computers, experimental villages, map gen. See more blocks, more ores, pipeworks, Technic, things like that. So a lot of this comes in the main menu. So if we go to start game, you're generally going to start off with this. You've got the option to join a game and so on. So if we can install from Content DB, and we've got a whole host of other games that we have available in the engine without having to do anything else. So we can add Mineclonia. Let's see, Subway Miner. I think we're good. Node Core. So a lot of these are pretty much oh, yeah, nonsensical Skyblock. So yeah, we can go through here and just see the whole host of stuff that's available. So now we've got Mineclonia and Minetest set up as our games. So if we go into here, changes menu, go into here, changes that. So we can go into content, and here are where all of our stuff is stored. And it keeps track of that. We can go through and again, look for, let's go with Tech Age. Can add that. Install all that. Let's see. Mystic Craft. So a bunch of the other games seem to be, mod packs in essence. And so you put them together or you can create your own that way. So let's add ranged weapons just for fun. And then we can go to start game. And so I could load in some of any of these ones. If I go into play game here, we can see I've already started kind of doing some stuff in here. So you've still got that very, very Minecraft-like bit going on. We can go down here and exit to menu. Then if I go click new world, I can go world name. So I can pick my map generator as well. So let's go with V7, create, select mods, and I can activate different mods onto this world, just like this. So if we go to basic materials and items, enable that, more blocks, enable that, more ores, enable that, ranged weapons, we'll add crafting guide and laptop into there. Then we'll save that, and then we can play game. It will create it because we're first running it now. Okay, so now we spawn up into the world of Minetest. And what do? We have our full crafting window here. And then there's our hotbar, crafting guide, recipes, and so on. So that's a basic bush. So it basically starts out the same as Minecraft, pretty much. Except for the fact that a lot of the blocks don't, like, fall on the ground. They just kind of pop right into your inventory, so in some ways it's more convenient like that. So even at the distance over there, you can see, increases by 1. And so this was actually early on. I had built a in essence, baseball bat weapons mod for it. And it was pretty simple. All I had to do was supply images, do some Lua for the recipe that said what the recipe should look like to make each individual weapon, and go from there. But now it's all more integrated in. So let's see. We can... That's not what I want. We can go into here. We can do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, huh. So this should look pretty familiar. Now I can go down here and avoid dying. I can grab some of this, some of that, and you see the durability works pretty well. But yeah, each map and save basically keeps track of its own mods and stuff. So you can have certain mods selected in one map that aren't in another. That one doesn't want to run up. That one. That one. Just that one. But yeah. So that's Minetest. It's pretty simple. It ran pretty well on an old flimsy netbook. Not gonna lie. It was kind of nice to have something that didn't run like dog water because you're running Java on top of everything. So it's pretty much, you can find it for pretty much any operating system because of the nature of it being open sourced. Except for iOS, it looks like. You can get Mac OS though, but anyway. So FreeBSD, OpenBSD should have you covered. Any Linux, Windows, Mac, Android, you should be pretty good to go. So the features, like mentioned, you can create your own game using Lua API, the Lua API for modding, just like a bunch of mods already available in mod packs. So gives you plenty of options to work with. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.